We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the best gambling show in the history of gambling shows. Friday edition of Stay Cashin with the whole goof troop. We got Howie, Dewey joining us in a little bit. We got Mike Constantino coming on for one of the biggest UFC cards in the history of UFC cards. And we are ready to rock and fuck tonight. First, I will start with the best looking person on the show, Bev in Hand. What up, brother?
What's going on? How are you?
What up, buddy? Are you doing all right?
I'm doing all right. Spent about 3 hours this morning getting my oil changed, so that's great.
What's your shirt say?
Ithaca.
Is that in case you get lost? Like a dog tag? Like if you're wandering around, they're like...
I'm not even in. I'm 4 hours away from Ithaca.
It's all the same up there to all of us. Yeah, you're just
3 hours to get their oil changed.
No, I had to drive an hour to go to the dealership.
You have to drive to Ithaca, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Who goes to the dealership for the who goes to the dealership for an oil change?
What's going on here?
I have a lease.
But you still don't have to go to the dealership.
It's free.
Oh,
They do it for
if
free.
it's free. I mean, listen.
Is it really free with the hour drive and 3 hours of your time? It's not
Yeah,
like
gas.
I worked while I was there. It wasn't a problem.
Gas money, though. How much did it cost you in gas to drive 2 hours?
they give me a loaner when I drop off my shit.
So you're saying
That's because you are a
waiting for
loner.
that.
I don't think
I
Evan's
can't
old enough for
Uber
a loaner.
Eric Johnson. It's an hour away from my house.
Get him! Get him! I love when fucking Eric or someone antagonizes Evan and he goes after the chat. It's usually me. I love it. Get him, Evan! Get him! Hack this fucking chat. Don't let them talk to you like that, Evan.
I was
You're
going to do a giveaway, too.
You're the producer of the goddamn best gambling show in the history of gambling shows.
I was going to do a giveaway.
Don't let
too.
them fucking talk to you like that.
Let me know if you want a giveaway.
Michael Dixon said, Tommy G, why is the DFS roundtable free tonight to the freeloaders? Because it's not, Michael. God, you guys are wrong today, huh? Dude, we're just doing the first part. Relax. Same shit we did last week. They get a couple games, then you got to fucking fork over that dough, yo. Nothing's fucking free. There's no free rides here, Bill Rupp. Bill Rupp, ladies and gentlemen. No applause for you. None. No one clapped. I didn't even clap for it. I didn't
You
even
gotta take
give
him
you
off
the
screen.
normal.
Did you see the wink?
What?
He just winked. Someone in chat said they love when Bill winks, so he winked again.
Dude, he says he's the man of the people. He just fucking worships attention. Worships it. He told me he was going to fight me at a pre-show. Right, Rackets? Sit on Rackets.
Hey, how about you be professional and you shut off the television? So
I was going to do it, but I'm in the middle of my intro.
we have to watch the television now. Now I'm fixing
First
the
of all,
television.
Bill, we don't. Because if you were professional, you would understand that on the fucking screen right now, we're splitting fours and they can't see past here. So it's fine. I'm the one watching right now, knowing that before we go to the bigger screen, which we don't do for about 6 minutes, I got to shut that TV off so the reflection isn't in the thing. But if you're watching on YouTube, they had no idea there was a fucking TV playing until your unprofessional ass told them. Show them, Evan. Show them this fucking thing right here that I got to turn off.
It's up.
Now they know because of you. Now we're fighting.
Turn it. You saw me in the pre-show. I'm fine.
I saw the Ali moves.
Bill said he's going to punch me in the face. Like, Bill, what the fuck how do you think that story ends if you punch?
What is?
He's diving like Lil Mac.
Right.
Lil
Right.
Rupp.
Yeah. Right to your fucking dome. I would have split that shit open.
Fucking jab was so quick you didn't even see it.
You didn't see shit. You were like
I wouldn't have seen it. I would have been like, yo, what the fucking fly just come on like this?
3D coming at you. You were like, whoa.
Wow. Yeah, that definitely scared me off. I mean,
Look at it. I'm watching the replay. Oh my God, I'm fast. Jesus. I wouldn't want to fuck with me.
oh my God, that would be the Gone in 60 Seconds bet of the year if I fought Bill. Fucking out like a light. The kid couldn't even handle 2 steps.
Oh, all right. You want to hear about Tommy today? How about this?
Why don't you tell me
How
about it?
fucking weird this guy is.
I know what he's gonna say.
I'm doing my stuff this morning. I'm on the phone with him, and he goes to a place to get food, right?
Pizza
So
place.
he's at the pizza place ordering food, and I hear him say, "Yeah, let me get 2 of those chicken ones and one of those over there, and yeah, there's a bunch of people coming by, so let me get 3 of those."
Dude, that's literally a Key and Peele skit.
I'm like a bunch of people coming by.
What is it?
This happened.
Have you ever seen Key and Peele?
No.
I mean, I've seen a random episode or two.
You can look it up. It's just a fat guy, and he's like, I'm gonna get one of these pizzas, and he goes, let me pull the room. There's nobody in the room.
I do that all the time.
I'm like, did you just lie and say people were coming over to your house so you wouldn't be embarrassed by ordering all that food?
Uh-huh.
That's what he did. He really did that. Like, who
I do it all the time.
Just
I do it all the time. Dude, I'll be on the phone. I'll be on the phone with the pizza place, and I'll be like, "Yeah, let me get a large pie, a eggplant parm here. What do you want? No? Yeah. Okay, too. Let me get a chicken Caesar salad, like just so." And then sometimes they'll say to you, like when you call like the certain places, they'll be like, "How many setups do you need or anything?" I'll be like, 3 to 4. Like I literally order for 4 people every time I order. So I did that.
What a weirdo!
I thought you were on a diet.
I am. I was, but I quit smoking, so now I've gained like 6 pounds.
You can't.
I think I gained 6 pounds in the last week. Yeah. The best thing, and then we'll get to sports. The best thing about surgery here is I haven't smoked in 4 days now. I'm on day 4. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. So I'm on day 4 of not smoking, and what do? You just fucking eat all day. So they tell me, Bill, hey, here's a few things you want to do before your surgery. I got down to like 95. Like I was like right in like my target range. They're like, you need to quit smoking, and it doesn't hurt, to lose some pounds, take some pressure off the hip, right? You can't do both, dude. You can't quit smoking and lose weight. It's physically impossible.
I did it. I smoked weed. I did it, but I smoked a lot of weed.
You smoke weed.
You still do.
And if you quit smoking,
that's how I quit
lose
smoking
weight
cigarettes.
because you don't have the munchies all day.
That's how I quit smoking cigarettes. I didn't even. I would smoke weed and then I would resin hit my pipe because resin like literally makes me sick. So that my mind was associating cigarettes with resin.
Yeah, dude, that's funny that you said that because I did that too the first time. That Nicorette gum. It's not really gum for those of you that don't know. You're not supposed to swallow it because it's like a pouch. It's like you're supposed to chew it till it breaks. The nicotine comes out and then you like store it on your lip like a dip, right? That's what you're supposed to do with the Nicorette gum. But I was intentionally swallowing it just to fucking like get my head out of needing the gum because I was just eating the gum. So yeah, I do.
You have to rewire your brain that way. Yeah, it works though.
I do the same thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to yesterday. We did the risk-free day. None of you get your money back because we won. And here's what happened. So yesterday was like sports apocalypse, right? Fucking World Series, college football, NFL, 14 hockey games. It was crazy. So I decided, let's go fucking hard. I put more bets out than I've ever put out in my entire life. Well, the thing was, we had the 5 o'clock game with the Phillies game, which we'll talk about first. And I put like fucking 6 bets out on it, right? I had a bunch of hit parlays and props. I went 0 for 6. I lost every fucking bet on it, Evan. Every bet I lost on the Phillies.
That game sucked.
Because it was nothing in the fucking 8th. Like,
did you see
the total was 9.5?
Did you see the same game parlay some dude put out yesterday? Or he made it was a $140 bet, and it was Brandon Pfaadt 8+ strikeouts on the alt line and Ranger Suarez 7+ strikeouts on the alt line plus 73,000. $140 bet paid $103K.
Hold
on a 2-legger, bro. The slips on. I saw the slip on Twitter today. Dead, just insane. That's an insane slip.
Yeah, I hit him live over. I even hit the over 8.5 Ks, and I got the 9, and then they took him out. I mean, they still should have left him in. I don't even know why they took him out. They left.
He didn't even allow like a base runner to get on. They just pulled him. It was kind of weird.
So weird. They should have left him in.
Yeah, that was stupid that they didn't leave him in. But so I started.
They pitched dominant. Jesus, that was crazy.
So I start off fucking like 0-100, right? And I'm like, all right, well, listen, we said the Astros game was the game we liked the most. I don't know what the fuck just happened in that fucking game. Did you guys see that Corbin Carroll getting robbed of that fucking hit? The ball between first and second, fucking diving play by Stott, and then fucking Ranger Suarez is like on the bag. What?
Who did Bohm rob in the first inning?
Kettle Marte.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Martin, that Corbin Carroll hit fucking rights the whole ship. Just one hit from Corbin Carroll. So I was like, fuck this. And you know me. If I lose, I get pissed and I fire. So then I fired on the Astro game. Guess what I did on the Astro game, Evan?
Swept.
10-0. 10-0. Put 10 bets in on a fucking Astros game. And then we split the football game. We split the hockey. I was 2-1 in hockey, lost the last one. And ended up 3.9 units for the night. But those of you that are new, normally there won't be that many bets. Let's just be fucking around. Like, fucking, we knew it was a sports apocalypse and had a quiet day today. But, yeah, it was basically fucking, it was crazy. It was like the biggest roller coaster ever because we got killed to start, then just scorched fucking earth for like fucking 30 units. And then the Saints game happened, which we're going to talk about now. What in the fuck was that Saints game? What the hell was anyone doing associated with the Saints organization on that team, Bill? I've never seen.
I wouldn't have bet any dollars on the game. Like I said, I was just doing the props and everything until Howie came on here. Pretty much made us bet the Saints with that crap. Jacksonville looked fine to me, and
I love when Bill takes a bet from somebody else and loses.
God, Dude,
it's my favorite thing in the fucking world.
Imagine Bill was a subscriber.
Oh, I would be killing you guys.
Like he voluntarily chooses to take someone else's wager
and
it kills them for giving information they didn't make up. They got from someone else.
I don't even know what the information was. That's just how stupid I am. I didn't even get the information.
No, you know yourself. You said it right there. That's how stupid I am.
So anyway, shouldn't have bet on it. That was Howie's fault. And everybody else, I would DM Howie, tell him you want to pay for your losses. I would do that.
I actually know it. I actually know what the information was, and it still could be true. It's that the locker room is fucking completely divided and torn to pieces.
And we got screwed. We got screwed on Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, so Tommy G had the greatest call in the history of the world.
I know it wasn't just you. It would be me and you were on the phone, and we spoke about this. Where's he going?
Where'd he go?
With the show.
You got to rip it.
We can't do this every time that I give you a play. You claim it as yours because you said it 8 times.
No, I didn't say.
In the car.
Oh, hold on. I didn't say it was mine. No. I said it was both of ours.
No, it was not.
Together.
No, it was not. It was not both of our plays. I let you take half ownership for it. We were on the phone. And I was listening to whatever was going on in the background. And you said Trevor Lawrence is really hurt, supposedly. And then I said, oh, Jesus, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you said, they're saying that he's not going to run at all tonight. To which I said, slam the fucking over on his rushing prop.
You're missing one thing. You did say that. Everything you said was 100% true. But I said, after I said that, you know what that means.
No.
And then you said it. Oh,
because you said, yeah, and I said, yeah, dude, that's the faction play of the day. Oh, God, Bill has no memory.
I believe you, Bill.
Don't believe him. He lies all the time.
Negative.
We talked about it on Rupp and Rackets. I believe him.
Yeah, after I fucking brought it up to him. He takes whatever I say, puts it on Rupp and Rackets, and he fucking runs with it in his own.
Nope.
Fine, Bill. I'll give you partial credit for it.
Thank you. All I wanted.
Anyway.
I got the recording.
Yeah.
No, this was on our phone call. This is before the show yesterday.
I mean, I found. I'll need it.
Is it a clip you have set up or no?
Trevor Lawrence is hurt. He's a game time decision. I have it in the.
No, I have it here. Hold on. I think Iconic sent it to me. Someone sent it to me last night. Yes. Yeah, I want his over rushing. Bill told me this in the car today, and he was like, Trevor Lawrence thing. They're saying they're going to limit his mobility. I go, there's our bet. Trevor Lawrence over rushing.
Our bet.
There it is.
Hear that? He said our bet, Bill.
Bill told me this in the car today. Thank you.
I said it on this show.
Thank you.
You told me because before that we said Trevor Lawrence is hurt, and I said yes. Bill told me that's in the car today that Trevor Lawrence was hurt, and I said there's our bet. That's what we're betting right now. I'll fucking punch you right in the face. I was looking for it earlier. I didn't see it. Yeah, so I don't see it anywhere right now. What do you think they come out with it at? 8, 7.5?
Well, it's usually 17, right? So
Right, yeah, it's usually 17, 18.
anywhere between like 9 and 12.
If that comes in single digits, I'm hitting. I don't even know if they'll put it out. But Trevor Lawrence rushes for 10 yards today with a bad leg. 100%. Okay, so
Give me a second.
they're going to drop that.
All right,
Yes.
let me just listen to this. You guys won't be able to hear it, but this is Bill speaking about it first.
Well, we spoke about it in the car first.
We spoke about it in the car before the show. Trevor Lawrence is hurt, and he's a game-time decision. So, with them, and then they're saying they're going to base their offense around, if he plays, they're going to base their offense around his limited mobility. That means hit the over on his rush.
Yes, because I told him that in the car beforehand. He stole it yesterday.
No, I
let him. No, you didn't. You just said right there. You took full credit for it right there.
Why didn't I?
Right there, you just heard it. I just heard it. You said they're going to limit his mobility. That means take the over. You didn't say Tommy said take the over.
We both. I'm giving you credit. We both spoke about it. We both.
You're giving me credit.
There you go.
Oh, get your fucking Ali fucking hands.
I'm a man of the people.
Oh my god. Anyway, would have made millions of dollars on it, but they didn't offer the prop anywhere.
Yeah,
it's just so obvious, Rackets, on these Monday Night Football games. They gave us Kamara, right? They gave us Kamara, which we were like, oh shit, they gave us an ATN touchdown. Dude, right out the gate. Like, Kamara had 3 fucking receptions and Etienne had a touchdown. Like, let's...
Tommy.
No faction tonight. Hold on, Bill. Hold on. No faction tonight, right? Like, let's go. We're going to fucking crush this game. 75% of people were on the under, Rackets. It drove down from 43 to 40. They pushed that game over to the moon. There was also, what was the other thing in there? Olave receiving. He was throwing a game. He took a bag. You cannot convince me that. Olave took a bag.
The entire Saints offense is
Olave took a bag. 1,000%. We have multiple video clips that I'm trying to put the TikTok together for. And then the other thing on there, the Saints went from +1.5 to -2, Rackets. Through the fucking zero all the way to -130. And everyone before the game is talking about how Trevor Lawrence can't walk, might not even play, all that shit. And what happens?
He looked pretty good
rushes
to me.
for 63 yards and the Jaguars win the game. So all the Saints bettors lost, all the unders bettors lost, and all the Olave bettors lost. So when they gave us Kamara and ATN, we were like, let's go. And then they were like, let me get that. And took it.
His mobility looked pretty good to me. It didn't look like he was struggling to move
Career
around.
high in rushing, that looks pretty good to me.
This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time that they've partnered up with the news and given us like this.
They always do. That's why they're saying I fucking hit it.
Remember the other a couple weeks ago when they were saying Jahmyr Gibbs? Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be featured a lot more. And I'm like, okay, great. He's on my fantasy team. I'm going to bet him. He's going to be. The coach said he's going to give him the ball 100. He touched the ball 4 times.
Yeah,
they're saying that today too.
My biggest DFS strategy, guys, used to be.
Yeah, why would you take Montgomery? Is having like a career year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gibbs ain't doing shit.
Yeah, dude. My biggest strategy in DFS used to always be whatever everyone's on yours, do the opposite. If they say they're going to limit this guy to 3 touches, he's going to get 30. If they say he's getting a full load, he's not even going to show up on the field. It's just what they do. They're in cahoots with the media. They work together, guys. They literally work together.
You notice it more so now over the last couple of years than it used to be. It used to be like the news was actually
FanDuel's this big compared to this big.
Yeah.
Like, Evan, what are you laughing at?
I'd like to point out that Derek Billman just commented in the chat, Bill is right. Give him credit.
That's Bill. Dude.
Come on.
That's Bill's burner.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm here. You see me typing? No.
I did see you looking down.
It's Jenna.
Yeah.
Probably knows more.
Speaking of chat, we have a giveaway going right now. ! free, no spaces in the chat to enter. There's only 38 of you in it right now. And
let's run it now.
210 people
First
watching.
38 get it. By the way, I have to give this away to subscribers. Can you remind me, Bill? Forgot to give this away last night to one of the subscribers. Give a little Amon-Ra autographed fucking rookie card there. And I was going to give some away for the Stay Cashin people. Maybe. We'll see. But we can't even get to 100 likes.
Everybody's receiving 1 entry. How come I don't have an entry?
Because you got to put exclamation.
No,
Billman put it. You put it under your wrong account, Bill. Yeah, you did it under your burner account.
But see how it says Streamlabs?
Derek Billman, yeah, which is you.
You received one entry? I didn't get that.
Yeah. I love how everyone in the chat, everyone in the chat, I need that Stay Cashin hoodie every time we wear it. When we were selling the fucking things, we sold 9 of them. No one fucking bought them.
I got one.
We got them. The staff. That's why we all have them, because there was extras. Now everyone wants a fucking sell hoodie. All right, I'm gonna get our merch distributor back, and I'm gonna put shit on pre-order before I go pay this guy thousands of dollars to make 50 of each size for you when you buy 10 of them. So I'm going to put a pre-order in. So that way, if we get enough people to buy the hoodies and the merch, we'll start fucking selling merch again. I was boxing up fucking sweatshirts and shit, trying to save a couple bucks because we had 10 grand worth of inventory fucking sitting behind us. So yeah, everyone wants the hoodie. Everyone wants everything until we fucking sell it. Then they don't want to buy it. Fucking assholes. Well, I'll make some merch. I'll get you merch. I got my hip surgery coming on Monday. I may die. If I survive, I'm gonna come up with 4 T-shirt designs and 4 sweatshirts.
You got a lot of time to make up merch.
I'm gonna fucking just sit there, just fucking laid up, fucking making merch. All right.
I think we have to put.
Last time I was in a hole, I ended up making up all these. So I'll make up some fucking merch for you guys.
I think
right? And then you better fucking buy it.
We need a contingency plan. Who's gonna be your successor?
No, it's Bill.
Unfortunately, it's Bill. I'm living well. Only because it's yeah. Which basically means you
Which
guys
was the greatest move Bill ever made
He lost
when
his job.
he was going down. That was the greatest move Bill ever made.
Which basically means in 3 weeks it'll be one of yours because he'll be like,
I'm a millionaire. I don't need this shit.
I'm a millionaire. I have 7-Eleven. I don't fucking want to work anymore. I didn't realize how much work Tommy did until he's
I
dead.
just paid out a shitload of fucking money for taxes and bills, so I need money.
And by the way, the only reason Bill is the successor is not because he's worthy of it, because he's not. He's the successor because he does have a lot of money in 7-Elevens and stuff like that, and I need a piece of that. So I offered that in place of if he dies, I get his shit, or at least 20% of it or whatever it was. But it's because, look at him. The dude's going to die so soon. He's in the hospital every week. I mean, look at him. Did you see him fight? Did you see him fight with him?
Boy, can he crip walk though?
Yeah, he's fucking.
I'm getting healthy, bro. I'm fucking.
He's in the hospital every week. His legs falling off.
My other
doctor,
my other doctor cut me loose, so I don't see her no more.
Oh yeah,
I'm good. My fucking blood work is tip top.
There's a comment in the chat from The Fly that says minus 1,800. Tommy G gets addicted to opiates after surgery.
100%. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
Bro, they don't even give you shit anymore after surgery.
I don't like painkiller. Painkillers make me
my leg, they fucking gave me nothing. So it's.
All right, let's get to some sports talk here. We talked a little bit about the Saints game. We'll bring Howie Dewey in here.
Oh, there he is. I got the news.
Howie,
I got the inside info. Here we go.
Howie, give it a minute.
Let me tell you something right now, Skippy. That information that I fucking got was spot on. It was.
I'm dying.
You take away the 55-yard, 3-yard pass that he passes to Etienne, he ends up with 145 yards passing with no touchdowns. Jacksonville's defense scored 14 points.
Yeah. Listen, I told him, Howie, I said the information, he didn't have information that the game was fixed.
No.
He had information that there was drama in the locker room.
No, with Trevor, with Lawrence. And if you watch
Lawrence isn't right. And
if you watch the game, that information was spot on, man. Because Trevor Lawrence was non-existent. You take away that 55-yard run, and he wasn't even on the field.
Yeah, he was terrible. I actually watched the game through the condensed version on NFL Plus this morning. And, I mean, they never even had the ball after those first 2 drives. It was like literally 3 and out back to Saints, 3 and out back to the Saints, 3 and out back to the Saints after that.
Jacksonville scored on a fumble and scored on an interception.
Yeah.
Half the points.
Yeah,
so
it was the end of the game was the worst part for me. I mean, it was. I can't believe that drop in the end zone. Let's talk about the few things that they did wrong here. So the one thing, Bill, And
Do
how
the donation first. Donation.
Go get it.
Anjo. Good luck with surgery. Let me get a hoodie. Anjo731 on whatnot. And because Bill needs money. That's 100%. A lot of
Bill's
taxes.
spending so much money on radiators. He needs it.
Radiators, taxes.
Bill will take a donation of anything as long as it's not sperm.
He'll take sperm. He takes sperm in the truck stop. Oh, every fucking.
Tommy,
weekend.
I'll go to the sperm bank anytime you want, Tommy. I guarantee you my sperm are better than yours.
That's saying a lot.
How are sperm
That's
better?
going out on the list.
Are they gonna
No,
box?
they get you.
Our sperm are just gonna
count.
start.
The sperm count. Yours
Oh,
is probably
dude.
like -4.
Dude, I don't know if I ever had sperm. I should have the whole world pregnant by this point. Who the fuck knows? Well, is that like an accomplishment? You have more sperm than me?
Yeah, Howie told me he had inside info.
Tommy's got tons of sperm. It just glows in the dark.
Yeah, and it's fucking spread all over the faces of Jersey women. So unders are 12-2-1 in week 6, Bill. Unders are now 56-36-1. I got this off someone from the internet. I think that dude Elliot that I get most of the stats.
It was on
Elliot.
show the other day.
Okay, Jim Elliott. I forget his name. But 61% unders are hitting this season. That's insane. So you knew the game was going over because everyone got smoked on the fucking unders over the weekend, right? 12-2-1 to the under. So everyone jumped the under on the game that was supposed to go the lowest. And of course it went highest. Olave was throwing the game, as we talked about. Yeah, we knew that he was completely throwing that whole entire game.
I mean,
why did go on?
How do the Saints, for the Saints to lose that game? I mean,
It's insane. It was insane. It was
You
insane.
got two touchdowns were scored.
Dude, it was rigged.
Well, and then
Yeah.
it's like a first always happens on like these island games. The Saints hadn't given up a rushing touchdown, as Zeke's mama was saying in the chat, the whole season, and they gave up 2.
Right.
I mean,
and the other thing here is that you're looking at why did the Saints go for it on 4th and 4 from the 50 in the second quarter with 10 minutes left, down 14-3? Like, why are you going for? Well, I was screaming when it was happening, right, Bill? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why are we going for this? And then they give the Jaguars the ball at the 50. Going, why? It's 10 minutes left in the second quarter. You're down 11. Why do you punt it to the 5 and then let your defense stop them? Like, what the fuck was that? That was crazy. They didn't call the 2 timeouts before the end of the half, Bill. They had 35 seconds left after the fucking fumble where the lineman ran with it up the field. And they just walked off the field with 2 timeouts.
35.
What's that, Rackets?
I said, yeah, they just left it. They're like, yeah,
They
fuck
just walked off.
no
You're
timeouts,
at the
no nothing.
35, dude. You're a 15-yard slant from being in the other team's territory with 2 timeouts. What are you doing? You can't just walk off the field there. The goal line play calling at the end. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Why is Taysom Hill on your fucking team? What's the reason for having Taysom Hill if you're not going to use him? They were at the fucking 1 3 times. They run this dumb shit Kamara stuff. And then they give it to Taysom, and he walks in like fucking Moses, just parted the Red Sea and walks in. Then we get down there again at the end of the game, and they don't use him again. They run 3 fades.
Yeah, it was insane.
Fades. Who runs a fade? What is it, 1998? Where fucking Randy Moss played?
Yeah,
no one runs fades anymore.
That guy Moreau should have caught that ball, dude.
Yeah, obviously Moreau should have caught the pass. Yes, that's 1,000%. But take that away. That's a physical error. Those things happen. You can't run fades in the 2023 NFL. That was back when receivers were 6'5" and corners were 5'6". That's a play, right, Howie? That's a play from back in the day where you had Randy Moss on a guy the size of Hoffman. Now the corners are fucking 6'1" and the receivers are 6'3".
Throw a fade to Lazard. That's about it, man.
And then you throw a fade to fucking Olave? Like, what?
Look, I'm going to tell you, though, you watch that game, and I think Jacksonville's I agree. I think I got that info. I think they got major problems on offense. I don't think
Jacksonville's offense sucks.
You take away their running game, they have nothing.
They don't even have a running game, dude. They had a bunch of long runs and they still only average 4 yards a carry. They're not a good team. Trevor Lawrence is broken.
Calvin Ridley.
Ridley's invisible.
Yeah.
They're not good. Ingram's 4 for 50, 5 for 40 every week. I mean, it's literally, if ATN doesn't pop 1 or 2, that's it. I mean, if you take away Trevor Lawrence's 8 for 59, they had 18 carries for 60 yards. That's not good. He threw for 200. Like, they didn't do anything
He
offensively.
threw for 200. 55 of that was NTN's 55-yard run on a 5-yard pass.
Yeah. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. What that offense sucks. The Jaguars suck. But that would have been a huge swing. That would have been the difference between being up 3 or 4 units yesterday and up 34 units yesterday. All our parlays had the Saints in it. We would have been up 34 units yesterday if the Saints would have fucking come marching in at the end of that game. So that was very unfortunate. But so no one's getting their money back because we ended up. Live bets actually saved us a lot. We had a live bet on Kamara. We had a live bet on Arizona Snakes, which we're going to talk about shortly. And the Astros, I think we won almost all our live bets, Bill, right? I think I went undefeated on live bets. I think you did too, right?
The only one I lost was at the end.
1, 2, 3. I went 3-0 on live bets. Yeah, and I think you just lost one of them. So we did finish over the number last night, which is good. I don't have to refund anyone. So I'm doubling down today, Howie. I got belief in our college football. We have the biggest UFC card of the fucking year coming this weekend. We got a fucking awesome Sunday football slate. And we are going to be I'm going to be home after surgery doing nothing but research for the rest of the month into next month. I can't do anything. I can't even drive for 3 weeks, Bill. I can't drive for 3 weeks. So I'm not going to be able to move or do anything. I can't fuck. I can't do coke. I can't do fucking tequila. I can't do anything. Nothing. I'm just going to be sitting there bored doing research. So I'm giving you an offer. Right now, the code is, hold on. That's the wrong code. What's he doing? Betty! That's not what we said. Hold on. Let me call him and make sure that's the right code before I get
Is it Rupp 45?
No.
It's Howie 69.
No, we said risk-free month, not risk-free weekend. All right, how long? Because I'm going to tell them, and I can't have them putting in things wrong. You're on air. Say hi to everybody.
Yeah, give me like 2 minutes. What's up, everybody?
All right, Benny says hi, everyone. Go check his weekly betting video. All right. Bye. All right, so wait 2 minutes before using this code. I'm upping the stakes, Howie. All right, and I need you for this. Because me and you are big on the college football. I'm upping the stakes. We did risk-free day yesterday, and we started 0-7 and ended up positive, so you get fucking nothing. All right? But I'm upping it to risk-free month today, okay? And it's going to be this weekend, today through Monday, all right? If I am not up, I'm going to be tailing Howie's on this shit, too. I'm putting Howie's place in my picks if I have to. If I am not up units this weekend, you get the month free. So you buy the month. You can't buy the week and get a month free. You buy the monthly package, all right? Go into 4deep.com, buy the 1 month package at full price, retail price. Oh, it's discounted price, right? It's 30% off already. So go buy the 30% discounted package. And if I am not up units from Friday to Sunday, and we're not going to do 35 fucking bets a day like we did yesterday. That was just fucking around for fun. I think I got 7 bets for tonight. If I am not up units after Monday Night Football game, I will refund your month and let you keep the fucking month for free. Okay? That's a whole month. That takes you to fucking thanks fucking giving almost. All right? So go buy the monthly package, promo code risk-free month. And if I don't win units this weekend, because I'm about to hit a heater, you know when you're there, Howie? Like when you're there and you're just getting bad variance from 30, 40 unit days? I have a 50 unit day coming this weekend. It's not even a question. It's just a matter of what day it is.
I started with Tesla calls, baby. I started with Tesla calls this morning. And
you were texting me about the Tesla calls this morning.
Jump on it. You still got time.
Let's go. Jump on it. So risk-free month. Promo code risk-free month. Buy the month, risk-free month. And if you don't want to do that and you just want 20% off, then use VIP20. Howie, what do we like tonight?
You got 2 games. One I really like. And I'm against Joe Public. I like Temple plus 22.5 at home. I like tease in Temple in Memphis. Those 2. I like that tease.
Okay. You like Temple, Memphis tonight?
Yeah.
I'm kind of torn on this shit tonight. I don't know how much I'm going to do on these 2 games.
I got a light bet. I got a light bet on both of them.
I don't really love it. I didn't love it last night. I didn't really bet it. Didn't even put a play out, I don't think, for the subs officially. I think I said Rice on here, right? Rice covered, right? I didn't even look at it.
Yeah.
Rice won, right? So I think I said Rice on here. So those of you watching Stay Cashin, if you took Rice, that should have won. But Yeah, Howie, I don't think I'm doing anything on these right now. 22.5-point spread in the Temple game, I'll just tell you. And that's it, right?
Now.
23.5, 22.5 on FanDuel.
Yeah, I actually teased that.
That's the only game tonight, right?
Light game. Yeah, I like it just a little bit. Yeah.
All right, so just a little fucking how you doing?
Yep.
On that. And now let's get to, I'm not giving you a lot of my bets, but I'll give you a couple.
Woo, this weekend, baby.
Howie will give you more than me. Go get it, Howie. You like this weekend?
Oh man, I do. You know, let's start right off the fucking bat. With two possible upsets that I see. Let's start with two dogs. Let's start with three dogs.
Wow.
Central Florida is going into Oklahoma. Oklahoma still riding high off that Texas win. Plus 17.5 Central Florida. That's going to be a ball game, man. That's going to be a close fucking game. I like Central Florida to keep that thing under a touchdown, possibly even pull out an upset.
Which one was that? I'm sorry, I was talking to Brian Healy in the chat. He said, "Who wants to be a millionaire?" 555
against Oklahoma. I like the kids from Florida to keep that game close.
Okay. I don't have a play on that yet, so that seems like a Howie game. I mean, the line does look a little low, 17.5, number 16 in the country at home against Central Florida. I don't hate that at all. Brian Healy in the chat says, "Who wants to be a millionaire? 2 555 NFL Millie tickets up for grab for any DFS sub." And I said, make a video. Right, Bill? Stop coming in the chat room on our show and promoting your side. Go make a goddamn video. Make a video.
No.
Make a fucking video. Do a show, right, Bill?
Make a video.
Make a fucking video. Put it out. But Healy's doing a great job over there on the DFS side. He did make a video with Aber the other day on Stay Cashin. So Jerry Scarface will be on the round table tonight here, 7:30, guys, for free. And Constantino, when he comes on, is doing a show today, too. So you might have 3 Stay Cashin shows today. But Scarface, our fucking godfather of the company, the fucking king dingaling of the DFS side, he's offering out to the subscribers only. So our DFS subscribers, Bill, are playing in a DFS contest this weekend with each other, against each other. And Jerry's putting up 2 $555 Millie Maker tickets for next week.
Wow.
So that's $1,100 worth of prizes right there for free. 2 people are going to win fucking a 555 Millie Maker ticket, which they can then turn into $1 million. Wow. So if you are not signed up to the DFS side, get over there. If you are currently signed up to the betting side, you need to add the DFS side tonight. Now, go do it. Go DM support. Go hit a customer support ticket. Upgrade over there. Howie, what's your next dog?
I got 3 dog. Next one, you got Auburn plus 6.5 at home against Mississippi. Look for a possible win by Auburn. I would still buy another.
I like that.
Get the point up to 7.5. Buy the point. Give yourself a touchdown. I think Auburn possibly wins that game at home.
That's one of my favorite plays. That was one of the ones that chopped off the system.
Now, are you ready for the last one?
Because I'm on Auburn with you. I'm on Auburn and the money line. Go on.
This last one comes out about once every year, maybe once every 2 years. We've had it on here once. We had Georgia Southern plus 24.5 beating Nebraska. We had that Alabama game last year when the murderer came into South Carolina plus minus 26.5. Remember South Carolina took it.
Went to overtime. Yeah.
Yeah. So here it is. Look it up because I don't have it. I'm in New York. What's the fucking money line on Army at LSU? What's the money line, Tommy?
I actually thought you were going to tell me.
Because the spread is minus 31.5.
A money line is plus 2,000 on FanDuel.
Plus 2,000. Sprinkle it. And the reason I'm telling you is this. I've been waiting for this game for a year and a half. Since Sports Illustrated did the article on Army, on how Jeff Monken was coming out. And for
Keep in mind, guys, when he's saying sprinkle the money line, the spread is 31.5.
Yeah. 31.5 is the spread. Now, I'm going to play Army. I'm going to take the 31.5 points. I'm damn sure they're going to cover that. But here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm telling you to take the money line, guys. Because this
would be the craziest call ever. This will beat the judges Georgia Southern call and the South Carolina call.
Hey, 5 years ago, this Army with a less talented team went into Oklahoma. They were plus 27, plus 28.5. And it came down to a 54-yard field goal to beat them by 2. 2 or 3. I think it was 2. So tomorrow they're going to LSU. And Sports Illustrated did that huge article on Jeff Monken and how he was changing from an option style offense to a pro-style offense. They've won, I think, two or three games. They're in most games. They played Syracuse tough 3 quarters. Look, man, Army, if they haven't prepared for an option style offense, which basically is the quarterback catching the ball, going right or left, dish it to a halfback, hand it to a fullback, keeping it himself. Jeff Monken beat University of Florida, and they were plus 18.5, plus 20 about 10 years ago when he was at Georgia Southern. They played the whole game, Tommy. They didn't throw one pass. So it's a record. No team's ever done it. They didn't throw one pass the whole game, and they beat Florida. I'm telling you right now, if LSU is not prepared, something tells me that he's going to go into LSU, switch the whole offense, go back to the option, and make this fucking game interesting. That's my, you can't just throw out a pick. You got to.
That's definitely not just a pick.
You got to have a.
That is not just a pick.
And that's my reasoning. I think that some wild shit is going to go down. I don't.
Wild shit just went down with you telling us to take the money line in that. So
I'm telling you, 2,000.
I'm sprinkling it. I know that. You got it.
You got to
throw it. Listen, I'm not like you. I'm of the mindset where it's either going to be close or they're going to get destroyed, right? But hey, you think they're keeping it close no matter what, right? Like yeah. I don't follow Army like you do. It's one of the few teams I just the naval academies and the military schools I don't really follow much because Howie lives following the military schools. So I just tell them.
If they go into this triple option and they get a couple first downs early, that runs a shitload of clock. I mean, you're running 7, 8, 9 minutes on a drive. You drive down the field, you get a field goal, and all of a sudden there's 4 minutes left in the first quarter. There's that 31.5. That's covered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, I mean, listen, dude, I'm on it, dude. Listen, there's 3 things that no matter what I think, because me and Howie will be different on a lot of games, and we're fine with it. We're like, oh, why are you different? Because we're different fucking people. Like, that's why we're different. What do you think? Because we're friends and we're both handicappers for college football? We think the same on every game? Do you guys all want to fuck the same exact girls? I mean, you're going to be a little different sometimes. But the only times that – if I'm different, I'm going to run with my play. And if Howie's different, he's going to run with his play. The difference is, for me, if it's any military school, any school from Georgia or any school from Florida, I immediately fucking throw my bet away and follow Howie. So those are his 3 specialities. So let's go Army. Roll the Army.
I'm going
to give you one here, Howie Dewey. This is a fucking Tommy G line play. I'm going to ask Rackets who to bet. That's how easy this bet is. Rackets. San Jose State opened up at -8. Rackets doesn't do college football. That's why I'm asking Rackets. Rackets, San Jose State opened up at -8. The line is down to -4 with 78% of the public on them. Am I taking Utah or San Jose State?
Utah. Easy.
Utah all day. Give me Utah State plus
Utah
4.5.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, Utah State. It's not the Utes, but they're the sister school of the Utes, Bill. But I'm going to go Utah State.
It's all Utah, Bill. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's all fucking Mormon fucking soaking. They soak out there. They just put the dick in and let it sit.
A lot of soaking.
Soak.
It's a lot of sneezing. It's a lot of sneezing.
Don't sneeze when you're soaking.
When you sneeze, you spew. It's a bad situation.
That's it. That's true. Yeah, go check a prior episode. We went heavily in depth on it. So I like Utah State in this game, Howie. Do you have a lean on it?
Yeah, I said the same thing. I saw that line movement actually yesterday.
Crazy, right?
Utah State also, yeah.
Yeah, something's going on there. Give me another dog. You had one more dog.
One more dog. I got Florida Atlantic plus 3.5 against Texas San Antonio playing at FAU. That's the school that went to the Final Four in hoops. They got a huge fan base.
I mean, we went to the fucking we went to the Garden. Me and you were at the Garden sitting together for that game.
Yeah, I almost fucking that was TCU. The kid almost stole his tuba after the game.
No, yeah, that game you thought I was having sex with Kelly's aunt in the bathroom.
Yeah, the old lady. I've ever seen in my life. It was like 73. You walked out of the bathroom with a smile on your face.
Remember that, Rackets? There was an opening between the bathroom and the area where you could see from the suite. So he could only see to the wall here, but there was a 3 feet here and then the door to the women's room. And it's Kelly in Vegas. It was her aunt. She was a little bit older, wonderful woman. So I was walking her to the bathroom and waiting for her because there's a bunch of drunk guys everywhere. All Howie sees is me like holding her to the bathroom, disappear behind the wall, and then we come out together I'm holding her arm.
I went down to my knees.
Like, Howie, he's talked about Diane Keaton before. So
Diane Keaton's my girl, bro.
Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton
Oh,
for
I love
the
her.
Diane Keaton for the eating, baby.
Yeah. Come here, Diane.
We would all hit that. We would all
I'd
hit it.
smash that. I'd
Yeah.
smash Diane Keaton.
You
all right,
you both could break each other's hips.
Oh, dude, I'm perfect for that. Me and DK, he's fucking perfect. We'll just be fighting over who's on the bottom. That's the only.
Yeah,
we'll have to like fucking lay next to each other, like what do they call
my
it?
bad side, sweetie.
Cuddle fuck or whatever it is. Let's give an opinion on this Ohio State Penn State game, guys. All my plays will be on the site, the ones we haven't given out. Now, I do like Auburn with Howie there. I do like Utah State, and then we'll give an opinion on this Ohio State Penn State before we get out of here. Howie, what's your take?
Hey, listen, I've said it from the beginning of the year. I think Ohio State's overrated. I think Penn State does have a solid squad. This is going to be a good game, close game. I like Penn State. I like them to win. I like them to win.
I mean, it's very rare that a game this popular I haven't made a decision on yet, but I really need to see where this line ends up going because right now this line is falling like a fucking ton of bricks. Yeah. I mean, this is looking like a heavy Penn State opportunity here. This thing opened at like 10, didn't it, or something like that? It was over a touchdown, and now it's down. It's down to. I think it's down to 4.5. It's down to 4 at Bet Rivers.
Yeah, I like Penn State.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on this. Let me get. I'm going to take the 5.5. I'm not going to take 5.5. I'm going to get that up. Let's see what that is. I'm going to put that in a teaser. So I'll put that teaser out on the site. But I'm taking Penn State. Let's get that 6 minus 122. We get the 6 minus 122 there, Evan, with Penn State.
And I got to
on the money line plus 1.
I got to give you one monster game that I think, if you've been watching this for years, when you take a team that goes into an intense matchup and they lose a very close game, they're loaded, they're talented. You look at Oregon went in last week, could have won that game against Washington. Oregon's what they're going to do to Washington State at home this weekend, nothing short of child abuse.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a 19.
By the way, Evan, Galactic for Howie said in there, Army on DraftKings is plus 3,500.
I fucking love it. You got to buy.
2,000 on FanDuel, 3,500 on DraftKings.
That's a huge difference.
It's almost double. Yeah.
Wow.
Bill, what were we talking about the other day on Rupp and Rackets about the differences on the fucking books? Look at that fucking difference, dude.
Crazy. That's double.
Yeah,
wow.
that's
all right. Go on, Howard. Sorry to cut you off. I knew you'd want to hear that. I knew you'd want to hear that. So carry on.
So yeah, look, I think that line, Washington State might as well be 29.5. It's 19.5. Oregon's good. That's going to be a halftime, man. They're going to be up 25, 26 at the half. Oregon's coming out. They're like, guys, we still have a chance to win this. We can still win the league. We still go to the playoffs. Possibility. We got to win by 40. I think they're going to.
This is a dangerous spot for Washington State.
It is.
This is a dangerous spot, and that's. That could get ugly. That game definitely can get ugly. Let's give one last take real quick on USC. What do you think happens here?
This fucking team that it's crazy that they're USC is such a average to below average team, and you feel bad for Utah, who's got a legit defense. But
is Cam Rising playing every week? Cam Rising's playing and he doesn't play. Is he playing finally?
I don't get it. He comes out, he stretches out, he throws a football, then he goes smokes a doobie.
And then he goes, nah. I'm not. And then people take pictures of him in a bar 3 days later having beers.
Yeah.
I can't make an opinion on this game unless I know if Cam Rising's playing and then how healthy he is. He's been supposed to play since week 3. So,
if he's not playing, you would say to yourself, they can't score. But USC's defense is so bad.
Yeah.
How do you not score? And Utah has a legit D.
Utah's D is very good.
They got some solid guys that, and man, I don't know. It's a game I'm staying away.
Game. I'm going to be on it. I'm probably going to be on the prop perspective of this. I think a bounce back game from Caleb Williams. Terrible showing last week. And everyone's like, that showed Caleb isn't that good. No, that showed USC sucks. Their line sucks. Their receivers suck. Their defense suck. And yes, Caleb had a horrible game. But that team's bad, dude. USC's not good around Caleb. It's just when he leaves next year, they're going to have 2 wins. All right, Howie Dewey, let's get out of here. Appreciate you, my brother. Anything you want to plug?
Fucking A. Well, I was gonna plug something. I'm gonna plug my own ass right now.
Plug your ass with a fucking upside down pineapple.
Fucking A. I can't remember. I'm shot right now.
There's a podcast. Is it a commercial? Is it a Netflix special?
We got first episode of the Degenerate Gambler should be out next week. That's why I got to call. I got to call my producer right now.
There you go. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for reminding me about that.
All right. And what about Teach the Kids? Teach the Children. When's that coming out?
Teach the Children. That's another one. I got to call them and see who is picking it up, but that's going to be out in the next 14 days.
All right, let's go. You'll be on here many times between now and then to promote it. So, Howie, Dewey, love you, brother. Talk to you soon.
Peace.
Later. All right. Where are we going next, Evan?
NFL.
NFL? What about MLB?
That's after. You want it after.
No, we're bringing you Mike on. We usually want to flip Mike. Yeah, let's. Well, that's playoffs are different. So yeah, keep playoffs. It's a real sport. The regular season, we just talk about how the Orioles are going to get eliminated in 3 weeks. But now we're gonna do it now. So let's do MLB now. Bill Rupp, hey, let's talk snakes, motherfucker. Let's talk snakes, motherfucker. Talk to me.
Really?
Talk to me. Talk to me.
It's like they won 100-2 or something.
Snakes. We're live.
Okay. I'm all in.
We're
Phillies.
live.
I'm all in Phillies today.
Me too.
I mean,
Snakes are baked.
Snakes are baked. All in Phillies. So I'm taking straight up Astros. Phillies.
Get those gangly ass fingers out of the goddamn screen.
I was gonna do it until Rackets laughed.
Here's a bet.
Dangly ass fingers.
I'm on the Astros minus 106. I'm on the Phillies minus 136. And of course, a lot of Marte stuff, but you guys can figure that out yourself. But here's a play I do love. Bryce Harper to walk today. Minus 120. Now, why do I love that? Because Bryce Harper.
You think he's gonna walk?
Bryce Harper has walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of his last 8 games. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 out of his last 10 walks out of his last 7 games. So he's walking every dime except for 1 game. At minus 120, it seems like if the game is going to be close or anything like that, they're not giving him pitches to hit. I love that bet at minus 120. I'm all over it.
All right. Rackets, what do you like here?
I like that too. I'm on the Phillies today. I'm going back to the Rangers though with Montgomery on the mound. He's been awesome. Rangers offense. Yeah, Montgomery's gonna be. This game right here today is gonna decide the series because the only chance that the Rangers have to win the series is winning today. It turned from Astros must win to Rangers must win real quick because there's no way that the Astros win. If the Astros win today, this series is fucking done. Even if it goes to 7, because I do like Eovaldi again for Game 6. That's where the Rangers got to do it. They got to do it with Montgomery and they got to do it with Eovaldi because even if Eovaldi steals Game 6, you're going right back to Scherzer or some combination of Heaney, Dunning, and Scherzer in Game 7, and that ain't gonna work.
Yeah. In this game here, in the Arizona game, Bill, you know where I'm at. I tried to make a tongue. I tried to make a tongue there, Rackets. That's what I was doing.
Slithy G.
It splits. Do you see it? It splits.
Yeah, we see it.
Let's go! Snakes! Betting the Snakes plus 120. I just knocked that over. Snakes plus 120 today. Let's get it. Tie this series up. Cast the over 5.5. We're going to do that. Love the hit parlay today. This total's 9.5. Everyone's going to be afraid of it because of yesterday. This is not a pitching matchup that could even get past the 3rd or 4th inning potentially, right, Rackets? With Sanchez here and fucking Mantiply. Mantiply is a fucking reliever.
Mantiply, no, but
we're looking at a bullpen there. Sanchez has his moments, right?
Yeah, I kind of like him.
But he's going to be throwing some heat, and I think there's a big pressure spot for this kid. And I don't know if I think he's going to melt.
I'm a little worried about the over.
I'm not taking 9.5. That's too high. But I think this game gets to 5-3, 5-4.
I actually might bet the under. So watching these games over, the past 3 games.
These games are being the totals are being decided really early in the game.
In the second inning.
Exactly.
That's why I did first inning run yesterday instead of hitting the over straight because it's like if they don't score in the first inning, it's not going to go over.
Seeing these shots that they're hitting that would have been gone in Philly, gone everywhere else, these outfielders are tracking them down. right?
Well, it's a huge home field advantage there.
Huge fucking park, right? And in Arizona right now, like, it's an advantage out there. We saw Philly's fielder yesterday who missed the game in Arizona when they played during the season, so he had never played out there. He missed the one off the wall. It's huge out there, and Philly's winning these games by hitting home runs, and these balls aren't going over the fence.
Yeah.
Right now.
To your point, actually, that the Astros too, like the Astros series, like Brantley changed that series in Game 3, or was it Game 4? Was it yesterday?
2 days ago.
2 days ago, tracking that ball down in the gap, because Adolis would have cut that to a 2-run game. He would have been sitting at second with the rest of the order coming up. Like, tying run comes up to the plate, that series could fucking change. Instead, they're out of the inning with a 3-run lead, and they go and add on. Who knows what to say? What would have happened if Adolis is sitting on second base as a tying, as cutting the lead to 1 at that point. So Brantley, his metrics are fucking terrible. His sprint speed's like ninth percentile in the league. He tracked down a ball in the gap that he never should have got. So that changed it.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think the Snakes win again today. I think they cashed the 5.5 that we have here. If you went heavy on the over 5.5 games, you don't have to bet it today because we're going to kind of need this to get that 5.5 games. I don't think we're winning that game in Philly next game. They're going to be rabid out there after taking an L. I do think some hit parlays are definitely in play right here. We're going to see a lot of bullpen. We're going to see a lot of lefties and righties. So the handedness of the pitchers isn't going to be as critical as it normally is. I'm going here with a simple hit parlay that is long overdue. I hate to say he's due, but Corbin Carroll, Trey Turner's -119, and Kettle Marte, Trey Turner's -126. I'm going to get both of those. I'm going to go Kettle, Trey, and Corbin, Trey. Corbin Carroll's gone 2 straight games without a hit. That's not going to continue. Started eyeing things up yesterday. Should have had a hit and then hit a fucking laser into the gap on that last at-bat. So his last 2 at-bats looked like he was starting to lock in. I do like Corbin to get a hit with Trey Turner, Marte to get a hit with Trey Turner, because Trey Turner's not a human being. He gets a hit in every single game, no matter what the fuck is happening. So I do like those. I also like a little fucking 4-person hit parlay with all 3 of those guys and Bryce, if you want to get a little weird. You could do that. Why does these phones just start airdropping? What is going on? Stop doing things. You can't put your phones next to each
I noticed you do the same thing with Corbin Carroll that I do, though. I refuse to call him Carroll. Every other major leaguer,
Corbin.
like, I'll call him by his last name. I always call him Corbin.
I write him up Corbin in the fucking article. Yeah.
Yep, all the time, dude.
Yeah, you got 233 with those 3 and Bryce Harper. Do like that. I like running the first inning here. I do. I hit it yesterday. It didn't hit. I'm going right back to it. I'm not afraid. I ain't afraid of no ghost. I'm going right back to over half run of the first inning, -125. I mean, those pitchers were both Cy Young yesterday. You can't expect that to happen again. Not to mention, Bill, here's the thing I like about this game tonight, getting over that total. It's at 8 o'clock now. They were playing at 5 o'clock yesterday. Weird time. Never played that time probably the whole entire season, 5 o'clock on a Thursday. That's never happened, right? A very strange time. We even saw the shadows coming in through the fucking dome, right? That light that was coming across home plate, Rackets, that we were talking about for like 3 innings. It was weird because they're covered, but the grids, there was a light coming right across home plate for 3 innings. I think back at 8 o'clock at night, I think the fans are going to be jacked up. Stadium's going to be a lot more full, and this game has some upside. I got a bunch more plays for the subs. 3 of my favorite plays in this game I'm not giving out right now. And then we'll go to the next game on the MLB slate here, which is Houston and the Rangers. Bill, do the Strangers have a chance, or Houston's just going to?
No, I'm all over them in Houston again.
All over them, right?
6. I'm going back to my parlay that I lost yesterday by 1 run with the boost.
Love it today.
1.5. Astros 1.5. Phillies 1.5. Or Astros 1.5. Rangers 1.5. Phillies 1.5. D-backs 1.5. It's -170. With the FanDuel boost, it's -130. So whatever FanDuel gives you, 100, 250, just put it on that. That's what I did. So I'm on that.
I'm going to actually jump on that with you, Bill. We're going to call that our bet right now, but I'm going to give you credit if it wins tomorrow, like a true gentleman, because you said it first. Okay.
And then he's going to attack you when it loses.
Yeah. If it loses, he'll blame me. So
jumping on it.
I love that bet today. I love that 1.5. I know we got Monty on the hill, and I know we got Verlander on the hill. 2 runs is nothing in that fucking series. Those offenses are insane right now. So we're going to get it there, and I think we're going to get it easily in the Arizona series. Bill, great bet. That's literally the best bet of the day. If you're betting one thing today, you should be betting that. All those teams over 1.5. Where do they find it again, Bill?
It's on DraftKings and FanDuel.
All right. Do you make it yourself, or is it a special?
No, you got to make it. Yeah.
You got to make it yourself. Okay. So over 1.5 for each of those things. I love that. That should be minus 500 today. It's fucking phenomenal. Props in this game, I'm saving. Not giving them to you guys on here yet. We went 10-0 in this game yesterday. You got to sign up. I've been slaying this game from a prop perspective. You got to sign up for that one. We're giving you too many bets. So I already saw a few of you are using the risk-free month, which is the promo code. For those of you just tuning in, if you go and buy the monthly package, which is already a 30% discount, buy the monthly package. If I don't win units between now and Monday night after the football game, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If I'm not up units after those 4 days, and trust me, we're either going to be down a little bit or up a lot. I'm giving you a fucking month free. You're getting that month free. Not an extra month free. Putting the money back on your credit card for the month that you purchased and letting you keep the month for free. So you're getting $120 for free if I don't win you money this weekend. Money back on your card and $120 value. Use promo code risk-free-month. Con man, what up, buddy?
I got 2 things. Hold on before Mike goes. We got to play for Kababble for tomorrow for soccer. Ev, it's at 9:30 in the morning. It's Germany under the Bundesliga League. It is Leverkusen money line minus 140.
Minus 140.
Leverkusen. And then Jerry gave a hockey play. If you want to.
We got Jerry Cheeks NHL bet. Only 2 games.
Islanders money line.
Cheeks went 3-1 again yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, until he started betting those like 700s.
Yeah, he just wants to bet every 700 on the board. Yeah, he does them for a sprinkle. It's a 10th.
I love it. Yeah.
But Islanders money line.
Tell him to stop putting these football plays in this hashtag. You're messing up the prettiness of all the green from hockey.
Yeah, well, that under should have hit. We got screwed on that.
Tell him he's got to put the 0.1 in his hashtag, the 0.1 unit thing for the lives.
Yeah, I will. What's the hockey? What's Islanders?
Plus 100.
Okay, so there you go. Plus 100 for the Islanders. That's Jerry's hockey play. And Tuesday, guys, NBA starts. So Hoffman and I know the other guys on the DFS side have been looking at it. Me and Hoffman are ready. I killed first baskets last year. I already have the sheet set up. I'm ready. I can't wait. We're going to kill it again. So sign up for NBA. NBA is going to be real fun this year.
Listen, sign up for the month. Risk-free month right now. Fun. You're going to get NBA. NBA starts next week. You're going to be in here for the month with NBA. And if I don't win money this weekend, Mike, which I will, they're going to actually get the money refunded on their card and keep the month. And in that month, you're going to get this beautiful individual right here, who's right now going to talk some football with us. We're going to save the MMA. We're going to bring Mike in for the football talk right now, as Mike will also be joining us on the round table tonight. We'll be beginning that at 7:30 here on YouTube. We'll start it here on YouTube, and then we're bringing it behind the paywall. So make sure you're here on the dot at 7:30, even though we're starting at 7:35. Be here on. That show doesn't start as late, guys. So we sometimes start that at 7:30. It's whenever Healy gets home. So 7:30 we'll be on the roundtable show here, and then we're bringing it behind the paywall to the subscribers at 8 o'clock. Conman, what do you think of before we get to the UFC, what do you think of this NFL week coming up?
Last week really fucking hurt, I got to tell you. I mean, You nailed it with the Jets. Mm-hmm. I was on the other side. And more baffled that at the 2-minute warning with no timeouts for the Jets, that fucking Sirianni decided to throw the ball rather than run it, take 45 seconds off, down to 1:15, call a timeout, delay a game, punt, and make Zach Wilson beat your defense, which is a good unit, and have to drive the length of the field with no timeouts. But he threw the ball and Hurts got picked, who you also said is overrated, who I love. So
you're starting to see it, though? You're starting to see he's a little overrated?
No, something's not right, but I just think that they're protecting him too
Rackets,
much.
tell him
big contract.
Rackets, tell him what's not right.
They need to open up the offense.
Shane Steichen's not right.
Steichen,
He's a Colt.
Shane Steichen left.
Yeah, well, they
Vince
lost
Steichen left.
coordinators on both sides of the ball, but
Yeah.
either way, you got to own that as the head coach. But they'll be all right. Maybe a wake up call. Now they run it out. I'm a big Eagle fan, but terrible coaching, right? Like, the worst we've ever seen in our life with the University of Miami 2 weeks ago, remember? And now, like, Sirianni making that call. I mean, it was disgusting. And the Niner game, I was on the wrong side there. I just didn't think the Niners would lose. And I know Debo got hurt and McCaffrey got hurt. Field was shitty, but they still should have beat that team up a little more, so that hurt me. But this week, I'm ready to get it back. I like some good spots and looking forward to it.
All right. I did say on the fucking show, by the way, I didn't get any credit for that. I did say on the show that the Niners were going to be the one to blow that fucking all-favorite parlay. I did say that. I did say it.
No.
I brought it up. I said if two of those guys went down.
How crazy is that? You said out of nowhere, randomly. If those two guys get hurt and both those guys.
Oh, yeah, you wished. Actually, Tommy wished injury on McCaffrey, Bill.
I said McCaffrey. I hope McCaffrey.
He goes, I hope he gets hurt, but not too bad. Not
that for 3 weeks. Bill, we're literally like psychic.
Listen, bro, I'm saying it. They're so top heavy on their.
Who said it, Bill or Tommy?
No, I said I hope he gets hurt for 3 weeks. So
Rackets
sucks.
I said that
Hoffman, if you're watching, we were talking about it. Yeah.
No, I said it on here, Mike. I said I hope he gets hurt for 3 weeks so that Rackets can see how much Purdy sucks. And then you said, don't wish that. Don't speak it into existence.
He didn't have his Italian horn on to protect them from.
They're so top heavy with their guys.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
You saw him do that.
Yeah.
They're so top heavy. 2 injuries, bro. We saw what happened.
You got to rely on the most overrated quarterback in the history of football. How you doing, Rackets? All right, let's
timeout. You would take today on the table Zach Wilson or Purdy to lead this year's team. If you choose Zach Wilson,
no, on that team, on the Niners, I would prefer Purdy because he doesn't turn the ball over.
What team would you prefer Zach Wilson?
A bad team, because he could actually go win games if he's doing it by himself.
Purdy
had him in position to win that game last week.
Purdy also put him in position to lose that game for 3.5 hours.
Fair point, but the entire offensive line was very bad. Real quick though, I gotta go. The 2 plays I have this week for the NFL, I'm on 2 dogs: Detroit Lions plus 134 on the road, and the Miami Dolphins plus 120 on the road. Bill and I talked about it earlier in the week. I haven't strayed from it, man. You're gonna give me this Dolphin offense at plus 120. I don't give a fuck what defense it's against. I understand they didn't perform well against the Bills defense, but you're giving me that offense at plus 120. That's insane to me. I don't even care if I lose the bet.
If they lose, then we know what they are.
They are going to lose. They are going to lose.
I'm on the other side. I love Miami. I love that team, but I'm going Philly this week.
I'm not. I don't like Philly at all. I don't like coming off the loss.
I'll tell you what, Rackets. The line is favoring you. Philly opened at -4. They're down to -2.5 with 65% of the money on Philly.
Bro, we're talking about a historic offense that we haven't seen.
You're on the sharper side.
Yeah, we're talking about a historic offense that we haven't seen since the 2000 Rams, guys. Like, this offense is fucking good. And
Jalen Ramsey coming back on the D.
You give me that fucking offense at plus 120. I'm okay losing the bet. Like that's the right side. But if you could have the best
of both worlds and play the over, because they're both going to score on one another. Eagles are going to have to score to keep up with them, and Eagles can be beat through the air. I mean, like, I see an over. I see the line dropped. It went from 53.5 to 51.5, but doesn't scare me off the over, Tommy, or even I don't like the tease totals, but I mean, like, taking that down to like 44, 43, or buying an alt line. I mean, tell me how each of these teams don't put up 20.
No, they're going to score. This is a great teaser over. Tease this down and go
Dolphins
over.
Dolphins only scored 20 against the Bills.
So, yeah, I don't believe in the Dolphins
at all. 20 against the fucking, the 85 Bears. They're going to score.
I don't believe in the Dolphins.
They're going to score.
Anyway. Yeah, I mean, listen, they'll score. The Jets scored on Philly.
They're going to score.
Philly. Yeah, I like the over on this.
I like the over there.
I'll tell you, there's a name. Go on, Rackets. I know you got to leave.
I was just gonna say, the other game I'm on is the Lions. I love the Lions in this spot. You go on the road, you can pound the offensive line, you can pound the run game. I love it. Love the Lions.
I'm on the Lions too. I like the Lions.
Okay, the Dolphins. By the way, I'm going to give you guys a name for your dynasty leagues and for your. It's obviously tough for a team like the Dolphins, who has 14 running backs. Chris Brown looks really good. Chris Brooks. Sorry, I said Chris Brown. Chris Brooks looks really good. No one even knows who he is. Probably, if you said Chris Brooks, people don't even know what team he's on. He's only played a couple of games thus far at running back. This kid's averaging like 7 yards a carry and running over people. He looks really good. So keep an eye on this. Could be a little X factor for the Dolphins. going forward if Achan's out for a while. Got to get Ahmed out of there and just fucking.
They just put another guy in there, bro. It don't matter. If he's
fast,
fast, he's gonna work.
Yeah. I watched this kid at BYU, but he was good. Let's see. It says IR for him. Did he get hurt? Or is that old? It's ESPN.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be ESPN. They're fucking retarded. Mike, give me your next favorite game.
So I like a couple teaser pieces, and good teams that should win the game. And I like the fluidity and the liquidity of live betting where you can, get out, hit middles and whatnot. But like the Chiefs, right? Like the Chiefs at home against the Chargers, who
Mike loves them brand names, Bill. Loves them brand name teams.
I like good teams, man. I like good teams.
Don't bet teams that suck
at home, and I like good teams versus teams with bad defense. And the Chargers are bad defense, here. So I feel confident taking that down to a pick'em. That's a square side. I get it and whatnot. I like the Rams. I mean, I'm not on Stafford, but he won for me last week. I mean, I don't see the Steelers going on the road here and winning this game. I think the Rams are going to continually get better, as Kupp gets healthier and they figure out how to use Nakua, Kupp, and all the weapons. I know they're banged up at the running back position, but I think you could pass on the Steelers team, obviously. And it's going to be hard for the Steelers to keep pace. They haven't looked good. Najee Harris looks like a bust, unfortunately.
Guess what? Chris Brooks just placed on IR Friday. I missed that news. That news broke today. Chris Brooks was placed on injured reserve Friday. Sprained ankle in Week 6 against Carolina. Be sidelined until Week 12. So that X Factor, Chris Brooks, don't worry about him right now. He's out for 6 weeks.
Mike, about the Chargers game, Chargers Chiefs. You're not worried about I think it's the last 4 meetings, maybe 5 meetings between these two teams have basically come down to a field goal, 1 possession, 6 points. I understand the Chargers are losing those
Chiefs
1 possession
defense
games,
is
but
vastly improved. I mean, the difference maker there is the Chiefs'
their offense is vastly worse.
Improved.
Yeah, their offense is really bad though.
True, but you still have Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey, and at the end of the day, they get it done. Whether McKinnon squirts out or they always do it, they're always live to come back if they're down. They're always live to get out in front. So my point yet again with the game is I'm looking at this as either a teaser or a money line bet. I'm not laying points, right? Okay. So I think that even if they fall behind 7-0, 10-3, whatnot, I can still get out of my bet if they don't look good. But I'm betting on the Chiefs here to win the game.
I like the Chargers as a teaser spot to tease them up to 11.5.
Yeah, I'll solve it on this, guys. Chargers can't win games. That's it. That's what it comes down to. Chargers don't win.
Brandon Staley sucks. He's one of the worst coaches in the NFL. So you got to take 3 points off for that, too.
No, what'd you say?
The 3-team parlay is Seattle, Buffalo, Kansas City. So that comes out to plus 118. That's what everybody's hitting. Which one of those 3 loses?
It could be Kansas City.
I think definitely not Buffalo. It could be Seattle.
With the division, man. I feel like those Charger games have been real.
I don't think that's
lately.
that big of a thing, though, Bill, because none of those are huge favorites.
Well, the biggest public game is the Seattle game, and the biggest one.
Yeah, Seattle and Buffalo. Yeah,
Seattle. So everybody in Survivor
you got to add Kansas City to that to make it plus money.
Yeah, they don't care about plus money though. I think that's low enough that you could eat a little juice on that. You're talking about the swamp. They'll lay. That's 192. Yeah, maybe.
You're not going to lay that.
Yeah, maybe right. Yeah. Maybe right. I would see that being more Niners.
See, I like the Chargers as a teaser
not
piece.
Monday night game. Nobody does.
The Chargers over 11.
Yeah, they all need their money clearing by then. No. Yeah, you're probably right. That probably is going to be the big teaser.
Hey, you guys never opined on the Rams game when I threw that out there. What do you with it or against it? Rams versus Steelers. Rams.
We felt like you were watching the Bod's body lock of the week. You gave all the teams from his parlay.
Like the Rams.
The Bod's hype video. He's on the Rams heavy. I like the Rams. I love the Rams.
All right.
Keep in mind, Deontay Johnson's back this week, so that is going to make the Pittsburgh Steelers a little bit better offensively. Maybe helps them a little bit. But no, I love the Rams this week. Yeah, I think that's a great play.
And somebody mentioned the Bills. I
go.
like the Bills.
Later, Rackets.
Later. Yeah, I mean, Bills should have their way with New England. I think we all know that.
New England can't score. I mean, they can't.
Yeah, no, they're terrible.
They can't score. Terrible. I mean, they're not looking good at all.
They're just a bad football team. Obviously, I'm going right back to my boy Desmond Ridder, who Bill Rupp was 1,000% wrong with, because Art Smith was on the McAfee show yesterday while Bill was on here going, mama. Art Smith's done with Ridder, raving about Ridder, saying he played well for 90. Well, I don't care what you heard. I heard the coach's mouth on the show.
I heard an interview from local.
You did not hear an interview from Art Smith, because I spent all night looking at it. Every interview, he says the same thing. So you did not hear an interview from Art Smith's mouth saying
meanwhile,
anything.
when he throws a pick, Art Smith's on the fucking
Oh,
side.
yeah, you're going to be like this because he's an emotional nut job. Of course.
Done, bro.
But
He's done, Tommy.
You're an idiot.
Done.
Falcons this week. Falcons for the win.
Don't
Ritter
bet the
bounce back
Falcons
in.
again, guys. Don't. Bro, I've been following this team for 15 years. Don't bet them. I told you I didn't want to go get Tommy last week. I thought it was a bad bet. Don't bet them. They're not going to win this week.
Bet the Falcons.
Don't do it.
Speaking of Falcons, Mike, how we want to readdress that Bijan Robinson 5th pick overall thing, or are we good there?
I told you I'm stuck with a fucking Deadwood Desmond Ritter
Oh,
throwing it to him, but I would bet
Ritter's throwing nonstop because Bijan can't get any yards.
And that he would have to dump it off, because he can't throw the ball.
I mean, that shouldn't affect. If Bijan ran for 6 yards a carry, he wouldn't have to throw the ball at all. He's got to throw the ball because Bijan can't get over 50.
I should have factored in more that Ritter's the one throwing.
He was talking shit. Mike was talking a lot of shit about that Bijan pick for a few weeks ago. I'm glad to get that back.
I mean, he'll get his burn. This is a tough matchup this week. I don't want him.
5th pick overall. Oh, hi.
Good game.
Yeah.
Well, what they do, Tommy, is they take 10 out of the 11 defenders and they put them in the box. So you can't run the ball, and they force Ritter to fucking do something.
The best.
So,
Ritter's the best.
That's why, he's not getting a clean look right here, Bijan.
Ritter's the best.
No threat of the fucking pass. The play action, it's like a joke. Hey, wait. They're like,
Ritter's so good. I love him. He's great. I'm going to give you the easiest prop of the week, guys. Literally just take all your put it on this. This is a fucking joke. And it's this easy that once I say it, I am certain Mike and fucking Bill are just going to be like, well, duh, no shit. Okay? Do you guys know what it is?
A prop bet, you said?
It's a prop that you don't even need to know the number. When I say, hey, I'm putting my whole
it's going to be like Ritter rushing yards?
No. You're going to agree with it 100%, I'm saying.
Okay.
What do you think it is? You just put your whole account on this. You don't even need to look at the number.
I love Lamar Jackson over 50.
Are you ready for this?
No, hijack's your prop bet. I love
it. No one can hijack it.
I love it.
Right, Bill, this is better.
Yeah, Detroit's awful against quarterbacks who can run.
Guys, this is so easy. Are you ready for this? Devontae Adams over 68.5.
Oh, because of the squeaky.
I mean, the guy all week has been screaming about how I'm going to leave the team if I don't get the ball. And now we get Jimmy Junk out of the game and Brian Hoyer, who's confident, and he's just going to pepper Devontae. All games, just fucking slam Devontae Adams. 68.5? That's the line?
And this is the team to do it against. Bears.
And this is a great matchup.
67 yards.
Against the Bears in a tight spread?
Yeah.
I mean, guys, literally take all your teasers and parlays and just throw everything on Devontae Adams over 68.5 this week. Devontae Adams scored a touchdown. Devontae Adams 100+. Devontae Adams 8 catches.
If you're Brian Hoyer and you're going into the game, you're like, picture you go to the park. You go to the park, you got Tyreek Hill on one side and Tommy G on the other. I mean, who the fuck are you going to throw to? So,
dude, here's the other thing,
Hoyer's
Mike.
Smart enough to throw to Devontae Adams.
Here's the other thing, Mike. Jimmy G, the fans are bitching. The fans are all siding with Adams. They usually go against the player. They're siding with Adams. Brian Hoyer can take this job from Jimmy G. Jimmy G has not been good. So Hoyer's in there going, you know what, I'm going to pepper the shit out of him.
Is Hoyer getting the start? Because O'Connell started the last time.
It doesn't matter who fucking starts.
But did they announce Hoyer? Because I like Hoyer better, but did they announce him?
I don't care if it's you. Whoever's going in there.
Okay, it might be O'Connell, but that's going to factor in, Tommy. I'd rather the prop with Hoyer than I would O'Connell.
Yeah, no, it's going to be Hoyer. It's going to be Hoyer. Is anyone saying otherwise?
I didn't look yet. I got to look on the news, but last I heard O'Connell was going to start again. I don't know
if it's O'Connell, I'm doing it too. I don't care what it is, but I'd love it to be Hoyer. I'd much rather it be Hoyer. But whoever it is, Devontae Adams is eating like a motherfucker this week. He is going to see every fucking target.
He could also pull a baby bullshit receiver thing and like the way the game's going and fake an ankle injury.
No, this is too easy. This is too
Raiders
easy,
quarterback situation still up in the air.
I think it's Hoyer. I heard them saying it was Hoyer. Even if it's O'Connell, no, O'Connell was bad, but it wasn't horrific, right? Like Jimmy Garoppolo is horrific. You still threw for like
they didn't announce it by now. They usually do it on Fridays, don't they?
Probably after today's practices, which should be done by now. I mean, you'd imagine that it'll be going, but keep in mind.
Like a league rule.
Mike, here's the other thing. Last time O'Connell played, Devontae Adams had 8 for 75 with 13 targets. Okay. So, and that wasn't against the Bears. That was on the road against the Chargers. So, I mean, this is a better matchup, softer matchup, and more chirping. It was 3 weeks ago. So it doesn't matter who it is. If it's Hoyer, great. If it's O'Connell, great. DA's getting peppered this week. Hammer it. Put your house on it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Let's move over to UFC here, Mike. We gave enough football out. Guys, tune in tonight, 7:30 for the Roundtable Show, where we'll be going down game by game, breaking down every play in every game. Get over there. Check it out. 7:30 p.m. here, Eastern time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Different bat time, same bat channel. And, Mike, I believe you are doing a UFC show today.
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up earlier. Evan's here, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, is that going to be on the Stay Cashin YouTube page, or can we
It'll be here
that?
on Stay Cashin.
Okay, yeah, so we'll send out the link later. But yeah, I'm going to do.
What time is that going?
6:30, whatever you said, Mike.
6:30.
Yeah, I'm fine with
6:30. How long do you think it'll be, Mike?
30 minutes, 45 minutes.
All right, we can do it. Just call 6:30 if you start at 6:40. That's fine.
Yeah, no,
and then run it right into the roundtable.
Let's do it at 6:30. We'll say it here. We'll do 6:30.
All right, 6:30 Eastern, right here. Mike Constantino's full UFC breakdown show leading right into the NFL roundtable. So we'll give you a few hours off to go fucking eat, touch yourself, and fucking play with the kids. Don't play with yourself and touch the kids. Do it the other way around. Play with the kids, touch yourself. Go rub one out and get ready for Constantino breaking down the slate. Mike, what a fucking card today. I got to run and get water real quick. What a fucking card.
Yeah. No, great card. And to piggyback on what Tommy was saying, we were speaking yesterday. I'm going to do the entire show breakdown, which I usually do on just voice chat and Discord for our subscribers. But we're going to do it on video here on Stay Cashin. And I'm going to do the full card breakdown where we go fight by fight. And I talk about everything from perspective, the betting lines, prop bets, DFS plays, for those of you that play DFS. So it'll be fun. Look forward to doing the first show tonight, 6:30. So this card, I love the card. It's like a Dagestani invasion. I love the Dagestani fighters. We got like 8 of them on this card. Very exciting card. And from a betting perspective, I'm excited about a lot of spots here. So last week we hit our free play, which was Edson Barboza plus 140 something, 145 in the main event. And we had a straight bet plus money. This card here, you take what's given. I don't want to overthink it. I'm taking a parlay for our free bet with Islam Makhachev in the main event and Khamzat Chimaev in the co-main. So minus 123. So I'm happy to lay that. And if someone is going to give Chimaev his first career loss, and that someone took the fight on late notice, bad knees, awful loss.
What happened with the Gaethje thing?
Then I lose. But I'm betting Chimaev there. What'd you say?
We were talking yesterday about. Hold on, let me see if the kid in the chat was asking.
The pop. Yeah, no, I know where you're going with it.
So we were talking. He said he heard something pop, didn't he?
Well, what happened is there was a little bit of audio captured, which I heard, and it sounded like it said something popped, meaning Usman's telling Gaethje something popped in his body. Because Gaethje said, "How are you?"
And it looked like he was holding his knee afterwards.
It's subjective, though, because you ever see on TikTok when they're like, what you hear, what you read, and it's
right?
like
Yeah.
needle, and then ice core. But everybody said, "Oh, he said it popped." So when you're hearing it, you can kind of hear it, but who knows, right? At the end of the day,
hard hitting.
I don't think it did. He got up, he hit pads, and blah blah blah. But I'm betting against him anyway, so I hope no harm on him, but if it popped, it's even better for us. So I love a bigger, stronger Chimaev, undefeated, full camp in Abu Dhabi. That's their guy, up a weight class. I'm all over Khamzat here. And like I said, if I lose, hey man, I lose. I lost.
Listen, I'm going down with
somebody gave him his first ever loss up a weight. I'm not buying into the Usman. He's getting paid here. Period. Yeah, and
I'm definitely on the Chimaev spot.
Okay, and then
the Volkanovski is the one that worries a little bit.
Makhachev?
I would take Makhachev, but Volkanovski is scary to bet against him.
100%. But again, narrative street is that 10-day notice. I mean, he's taking the fight on late notice. Basically said he's taking it for a pay. Of course, he's going to project that he's going to win the fight, but he's holding a baby, saying everything I do is for my kids. This secures my future. I got to take the fight. Holding a baby. And, I get it. It's a free roll for him. He's dangerous because everyone's expecting him to lose. Took it on short notice, and he
doesn't get any negative press if he loses.
In rounds 1, 2, or 3 and land the knockout punch. But the problem with that is it's Islam. It's not the guy in the nightclub banging a girl, doing coke. This is a guy that prays,
Why are you talking about me
trains, sleeps, Yeah, it's Tommy's polar opposite. But like his life is this, and he's the champ, and he's motivated by Khabib, and like he's doing everything right, and he's bigger. And we saw this fight play out earlier. What's going to change? You know, on short notice. I mean, again, if I lose here, I'm comfortable losing with Volkanovski defeating and taking the belt of Makhachev off 10 days notice, holding the baby, getting paid.
Makhachev's just going to pick him up.
Chimaev and Makhachev, and I'm not overthinking it, and that's a big parlay.
Makhachev's just going to pick him up and ragdoll him. I think without noting, you need months to prepare for Makhachev, not 10 days. Keep in mind,
this is in Abu Dhabi. I mean, this is the showcase for Islam and Hazmat and fighters that we didn't name yet. I mean, the scariest fighter.
Don't give your whole show away.
Yeah,
show at 6:30. Don't give it all away.
All right, you got it.
There you go. That's how you tease it. Tease people over to the show. But yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I think Islam picks him up and ragdolls him. It's just scary, dude. Volk is just a guy we bet on so often.
Hey, well, listen. Again, this is
so tough to imagine. Imagine I told you 5 years ago, hey, you're going to be parlaying whoever's fighting Usman and Volkanovski. Or 3 years ago, you'd be like, what am I, insane? What, did Superman start fighting? Well, 2 Supermans did start fighting in the UFC. And I listen, I'm with you. I like it. I'll have it in my parlays for sure. All right.
Hold on. Jordan K in the chat says, Hazmat, at least say his name right. LMAO. Okay. Jordan K. Hazmat, Chimaev. I mean, what do you want me to say? Hazmat, Chimaev. I say Hazmat, Chimaev. That's how you say Khabib.
Hazmat, Chimaev.
Khabib's real name is Khabib. That's how you say it. I mean, like, all right.
When you're correcting
his name, like I'm disrespecting him by saying I'm going to bet everything on him, and I love him. And okay, Hazmat, I'm sorry, LMAO.
Yeah. Was he on 10 days notice there, Jordan K? Jordan, we are going to see you back here Monday. I hope you're here Monday. You won't.
He goes, Usman and Volk will both win. Oh, Jordan K, you little disruptor. Hey, listen, anything can happen. But, okay.
You little disruptor.
Yeah, I mean, really. Okay.
A little disruptor.
Come watch the show tonight, Jordan K. I do a full card breakdown, in fairness. Take positive and constructive criticism. Come listen and be happy to discuss it with you.
I don't. If you're not sucking my dick, you could suck my dick. That's how I work. So, Jordan, love you. Don't know who you are, but I'll just say that because I just
I do. You. Disruptor in the chat.
Yeah, Bill loves you until you fucking say something negative about him. Then he'll hate you. All right, I think we're good here. We are way
the guy
over
in the
time.
car that you, the homeless guy that you attacked. This is him getting his revenge.
Might be.
Jordan must be like fucking from where Cosmot's from or something. Hazmat. I'm going to call it hazmat suit now. Let's get out of here. So, Bill Rupp, final words.
Collect on Monday.
Have in hand?
We do have to pick a giveaway winner super quick. And the winner is Brent Dexter. Brent
Dexter. That doesn't sound like a burner account. That's good. Welcome to the family, Brett Dexter.
DM Rupp 45.
DM Rupp 45 on Twitter. Constantino, whether you'd like to call him Hamzat or Hazmat or Hamzat, we're calling him the winner. What do you think here, Mike? Final words.
Final words are the kid was right. You know, it is Kamzat.
Who gives a fuck?
No, well, listen, I'm saying it.
I don't give a shit about anyone's name.
His name. No, but when you're right, you're right. When you're wrong, you're wrong. It is Kamzat. Okay. Kamzat Chimaev. Final words are you got to watch the show for free tonight, the UFC show, then into the NFL Roundtable. Great shows. Got to be there tonight.
Yep. That's it. Evan, did you put your finger up?
Yeah, we have one more thing I have to say. Rigged. And also, we gave out over 30 bets today. I just put out a tweet of the bet slip. Please go retweet it.
Yeah, go tweet it. Go retweet it. I gave out 30 bets yesterday, and I got yelled at. So, guys, get over there. Promo code risk-free month. If you think about it and you forget the promo code, just think, how do I get a risk-free month? There's your promo code, risk-free month. Go over there and sign up right now. I see a bunch of you have already used it. Risk-free month. If I am not up units between now and Monday, we did it yesterday, won yesterday, going to win again this whole weekend. If I'm not up units between now and Monday, you will get credited back on your credit card the price of the month, and you will get to keep 1 month free of 4 deep bets. If you buy the combo package, you'll keep the combo package for free. So you might want to buy the most expensive monthly thing we have if you think I'm going to lose, which I'm not. And if I don't lose, then I just paid off your subscription. Win-win, either way. But for Mike Constantino, Howie Dewey, Joey Rackets, Evan Hand, and Bill Rupp, I am Tommy G. See you at 6:30 for Con Man's UFC show, then 7:30 for the roundtable. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!